I unlocked the brand new Redline 300 in Dusty Trip. Let's get right into this. Currently in the version which I am playing in, there doesn't seem to be a way to unlock the car with a quest or by paying. In the version which I am playing in, the car is already available to me, so we can test it. Let's go to our garage and take a look at it. I have to scroll down so far. It's ridiculous. They should really stop adding cars to the game. Anyways, here is the car. It looks already pretty bad. Let's equip it. Let's check out if charms work. Charms do work for the car, but to be honest, they are pretty useless. Ill-equip the electric charm. Let's check out some skins for the car. The skins don't look good. I spent some minutes checking out the skins, but there are only some which look good. Alright, let's start the game and test it out. There are apparently also some more weapon charms. Yes, there are some new ones. I won't check them out in this video, however. Alright, let's start a match and finally check it out. Alright, we're now in the game. Here is the car. Let's take a look at it from the sides. Okay, it looks pretty bland. Let's build it together and fuel it up. We have just finished building the car and fueling it up, so here is it fully built. One thing that I am noticing is that the wheel placing of the car seems pretty odd. It seems like the wheels are too far inside the vehicle. All right, nevertheless, let's go into our car and test it out. I also fueled it up with a second canister of gas, so that's why later on you will see more than 9 liters. All right, we're in the vehicle and right off the bat, it looks lazily made. The car is also only a 2-seater, so you can only drive this car with 2 people. Since I'm in the tester server, there are some mutants back here that also... why, there are multiple cars in the back. Alright, we can now drive. The handling of the car is really slippery. This makes the car feel like as if you're on snow. The speedometer also claims here that we're driving really fast, even though when you look at your surrounding, you notice that I am driving maybe 40 kilometers per hour. Oops, I just crashed accidentally. The first test which we are going to do is, of course, how much the car consumes in 1,000 meters. I'm going to make a short montage here, but it took a while to get to 1,000 meters. Also, the apparent top speed of the car seems to be around 240 kilometers per hour, which I don't buy. All right. We're now here at 1,000 meters. Finally, let's stop the car. Let's check the consumption. First up, water. It already used up 0.5 liters of water. This is insane. That's pretty bad. Now next up, oil. It only used 0.1 liter, which is decent. All right. Lastly, gas. It used up 0.4 liters. This is also not good, just like the water. This car is really slow, has bad water consumption and gas consumption. I don't see how this car can redeem itself. All right, let's move on to the next test. For this next test, well, see how good the monster wheels are with this car. The monster wheels should make it a lot faster. I hope it will make it faster, because if not, then this car is worse than the van. Let's build our car together once more. Also, if you have made it this far into the video, then comment Buff the Redline 300. Let's move on over here to the shed and replace the wheels with the big ones. Alright, I just finished replacing the wheels, so let's sit in the car and look at the top speed. Alright, the initial acceleration seems to be slower maybe. It's taking quite some time for it to reach top speed. We have now surpassed 240 kilometers per hour on the dashboard. However, though if we look out, we can see that we're driving like 60 kilometers per hour. Now we have passed 280 kilometers per hour. And finally, we're at 300 kilometers per hour. The final top speed is a little higher than 300. We're now at 1,000 meters, so let's jump out of the vehicle and check out the consumption. I jumped out a little too soon. The car drove by itself a few meters because of it. Let's check the usage. Water and oil seem to be the same. We only used up 0.2 liters of gas. This is actually really good because beforehand it used up 0.4 liters. For my next test, I will drive back to the starter house and swap engines. Since the engine of this vehicle is so slow, I will change the engine to the default one in the house. Maybe because of it, the car will go faster. All right, I just swapped the engine. Let's close the hood, get into our car, and let's now test the top speed with this one. It doesn't seem too promising at first. Now, because the car took so long to speed up, I'm going to keep that boring part out of the video and show the actual top speed. All right. Even with a different engine, the car goes super slow and doesn't go faster nor slower. I unfortunately wasted my time with this one. So let's transfer to another test. This test is going to be the test where I see how fast the car can reach its top speed. It's starting off really slowly. I'm not sure why they made this car so slow. It might be because they don't want the free-to-play stuff to be good or even op. Every time there is a good free-to-play car which is overpowered, they nerf it in the next update, but with pay-to-win cars, they buff it then even more. The car is at like 50% of the top speed right now. This thing is so slow. It's definitely not better than the van which is at the start of the game. We're getting close to the max speed. And we just hit it. 43.47 seconds. That is way too long to accelerate. A car in real life surely wouldn't take this long. I'll also do a 100-meter test for the actual speed of the car. It took almost 5 seconds to reach 100 meters, which is bad doing the math. It calculates to 80 kilometers per hour. Definitely not the 300 that the car is claiming. With every update, Dusty Trip is getting less accurate and more scummy. I'm pretty sure I know why they are doing this, as it's pretty obvious, but I just want to tell all of you. Do not buy anything in Dusty Trip. I'm a huge fan of free-to-play, and Dusty Trip just wants our money. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more Dusty Trip videos. I will see you in this video on screen next. Thanks so much for watching.